Chapter 11. The Pied Piper. Hamelin, a small town in Germany, is most famous for the legend of the Pied Piper. No one knows if the story is true, but many people visit Hamelin to see the beautiful, old town where the Pied Piper is believed to have walked more than 700 years ago, in 1284. Hamelin had a problem: rats. They were everywhere. The mayor of Hamelin paid people to catch the rats, but there were just too many. They ate the food in the kitchen. They crawled over people as they slept. The mayor was worried. He did not know what to do. The people were getting angry. "You must do something about the rats," they told the mayor. "But what can I do?" asked the mayor. "Even my best rat catchers can't make the rats go away. If you don't get rid of the rats, we'll choose a new mayor," the people said. Just then, a strange person arrived in Hamelin. He was tall and thin, with a long and serious face. He wore a coat of many colors and a tall red hat. In his hand, he held a long, thin pipe. The man walked straight to the mayor's office and knocked on the door. "Who are you?" asked the mayor. "I'm the Pied Piper," replied the strange man. "I see that you have a lot of rats in Hamelin. If you pay me 500 guilders, I'll get rid of all your rats." The mayor was amazed. "How can you do that?" he asked. "Wait and see," replied the Pied Piper. "Do you promise to pay me 500 guilders?" "Yes," cried the mayor. "If you free my town of rats, I promise to pay you 500 guilders." The Pied Piper lifted his pipe to his lips and blew. It was the strangest music anyone had ever heard. At first, nothing happened. But then, there was a rustling and a squeaking and a scurrying noise. Rats and mice came running out of the houses, jumping out of windows, tumbling down steps and falling over one another. Big rats, little rats, fat rats, thin rats, they all rushed to gather round the strange piper. He walked slowly through the streets, and the rats followed him, squeaking and dancing to his strange music. The Pied Piper went out of the town towards the river and stopped at the river bank. The rats rushed past him into the water. The strong current swept them away to the other side of the river. The people of Hamelin were overjoyed. "The rats have gone," they cried. They threw their hats into the air and danced with delight. Then the Pied Piper returned to the mayor. "Now you must keep your promise," he said. "I've freed your town of rats. You owe me 500 guilders. 500 guilders, said the mayor. "That's a lot of money. You only blew your pipe for a few minutes. I'll pay you 50 guilders instead." The Pied Piper looked at the mayor angrily from under the rim of his tall hat. "You promised to pay me 500 guilders, he said, in a low, quiet voice. "You must keep your promise." But the people of Hamelin started to laugh. "The rats have all gone. What can he do to harm us? Give him 5 guilders and tell him to go back to the hills." The piper's eyes narrowed. "If you break your promise, I'll play a different tune," he warned. 5 guilders, said the mayor, holding 5 gold coins in his hand. "Take your money and leave." The piper did not take the money. Instead, he lifted his pipe to his lips and blew. This time, he played a different tune. At first, nothing happened. But then there was a noise of shouting and laughing. Children came running out of the houses, leaping through the doorways, jumping down the steps and skipping along the street. Boys and girls of all ages rushed to gather round the strange piper. The Pied Piper walked slowly through the streets of Hamelin, and the children followed him, laughing and dancing to his music. Their parents were horrified. "Stop! Don't listen to his music. Come back at once!" they cried. But the children paid no attention. They followed the piper out of the town, up a hillside, and into a great cave. Neither the Pied Piper nor the children were ever seen again. Only one little boy came back. He felt cold and hurried home to get his coat. Then he ran back to catch up with the Pied Piper and the other children. But when he got to the cave, the piper and the children had disappeared. He burst into tears and walked sadly back to the town. "The piper promised to lead us to a wonderful, new country," he said. "His music made me so happy. Now he has gone, and all my friends have gone too." The mayor held his head in his hands. "We have lost all our children because I broke my promise," he cried. Understanding the text. A. Answer these questions. 1. The mayor was worried. He did not know what to do. A. Why was the mayor of Hamelin worried? Answer. A. The mayor of Hamelin was worried because the town was infested with rats. B. Why did he not know what to do? Answer. B. He did not know what to do because nobody was able to get rid of the rats. 2. Just then, a strange person arrived in Hamelin. A. Who was the strange person? Describe him briefly. Answer. A. The strange person was the Pied Piper. He was tall and thin, with a long and serious face. He wore a coat of many colors and a tall red hat. He held a long, thin pipe in his hand. B. What did he do soon after? Answer. B. Soon after, he went to meet the mayor of Hamelin. 3. The people of Hamelin were overjoyed. A. Why were the people overjoyed? Answer. A. The people were overjoyed because their town was finally rid of the rats. B. How was the Pied Piper responsible for their happiness? Answer. B. The Pied Piper had gotten rid of the rats. 4. If you break your promise, I'll play a different tune, he warned. A. What was the promise that was made to the Pied Piper? Answer. A. The Pied Piper was promised a sum of 500 guilders if he got rid of the rats. B. Why was the promise not kept? Answer. B. The promise was not kept because once all the rats were gone, the people thought there was nothing he could do to them. 5. Neither the Pied Piper nor the children were ever seen again. A. Where did the Pied Piper lead the children? Answer. A. He led the children out of the town, up a hillside and into a great cave. B. Why did he lead the children away? Answer. B. He led the children away because the mayor broke his promise and refused to pay him the promised amount. Complete these sentences in your own words. 1. The people of Hamelin were angry because. Answer. They thought the mayor was not doing enough to get rid of the rats. 2. The Pied Piper promised to get rid of the rats if. Answer. They paid him 500 guilders. 3. The rats followed the Pied Piper when. Answer. He played a strange tune on his pipe. 4. The mayor refused to. Answer. Keep his promise and pay the Pied Piper 500 guilders. 5. The Pied Piper led the children Answer. Into a great cave on the hillside, and they never came back. Structures the present perfect tense. Read these sentences. The rats have gone. He has taken them all to the river. We learned that we use have as a helping verb to form tenses. It joins the main verb to form the present perfect tense. In the examples, the highlighted verbs are in the present perfect tense. This tense is used to show past actions or events that connect to the present. The verb in the present perfect tense takes the form has have plus the ed or and form of the verb. He has taken them all to the river. Past more recent, past write polite replies to these sentences. Use has or have and the words in the brackets. 1. Would you like to borrow this book? Thanks very much, read it already. Answer. Thanks very much, I have read it already. 2. I'd like to speak to Dr. Kapoor, please. Sorry, just leave. Answer. Sorry, he has just left. 3. Shall we eat now? Thanks, already eat. Answer. Thanks, I have already eaten. 4. Have you met Zoraj before? Yes, only meet him once. Answer. Yes, but I have met him only once. 5. Let's watch The Family Tree at Regal Cinema. Thanks, see it already. Answer. Thanks, but I have seen it already. B. Complete the second sentence by circling the correct verb form. 1. He had 2 copies of the book. He has given me one of them. Answer. Has given. 2. I cannot find my key. I think I have losing it. Answer. Have lost. 3. They do not have to write to me again. I have received their letter. Answer. Have received. 4. There is long queue, but we will soon be at the head of it. I hope you have filled in the form? Answer. Have filled. 5. I must wait for them. They have always waiting for me. Answer. Have always waited. 6. He has been doing his homework since 4 in the afternoon. Hasn't he finished it yet? Answer. Hasn't he Many nouns can be turned into adjectives. Write an adjective that can be made from each noun. Check your answers with the mini dictionary. Write the sentence using each adjective. 1. Fame, famous. 2. Legend, legendary. 3. Problem, problematic. 4. Beauty, beautiful. 5. Promise, promising. 6. Stranger, strange. Punctuation. Question marks and speech marks. Read these sentences. The mayor asked, "Who are you? How can you do that?" He asked the Pied Piper. Notice how all the question marks are placed before the speech marks are closed. A question within speech marks always starts with a capital letter. Notice also the position of the comma in the first sentence. Now write these sentences with question marks and speech marks in the correct places. Do not forget the capital letters, commas and full stops as well. 1. Do you need Geeta whispered. Answer. Do you need help? Geeta whispered. 2. My sister asked, did you close the door properly on your way out? Answer. My sister asked, did you close the door properly on your way out? 3. Roshan asked, what is the bird called? Answer. Roshan asked, what is the bird called? 4. Can you make it to practice tomorrow? The teacher asked me. Answer. Can you make it to practice tomorrow? The teacher asked me. 5. Frida asked, how are you feeling today? Answer. Frida asked, how are you feeling today? Writing. Completing a dialogue using hints. Read this text about the mayor and the Pied Piper of Hamelin. Then write it as a dialogue in a play, using these hints. Scene 1. The mayor's office. Mayor, I'm so worried. I just don't know what to do about the rats. The Pied Piper enters. Hello? Who are you? You look strange. Pied Piper, I am Pied Piper. I will help you get rid of all the rats, if you promise to pay me 500 guilders. Mayor, how can you get rid of so many rats? Pied Piper, you will soon see how. But do you promise to pay me the money? Mayor, of course. I promise to pay you. Pied Piper, good. Then I will start my work straight away. He blows his pipe. The rats soon follow him out of the city. Scene 2. Outside the mayor's office. Mayor, how wonderful. All the rats are gone. Look. They have disappeared. This is wonderful. I am delighted. Oh no, but here comes the Pied Piper for the money. Pied Piper, I have taken away the rats. Now can I have my money? Mayor, ha. Don't make me laugh. Here are 5 guilders. Now that the rats have all gone, I do not need you anymore. Pied Piper, be careful. If you do not pay me, I will play a different tune. Mayor, I don't believe you. The Pied Piper plays the pipe and the children follow him out of the city. Mayor, oh look. All the children are following the piper out of the city. Oh, no. I am so sorry. What have I